pass to Durant. From 20 feet out. And he knocks down the jumper.
Well, coming off the pick and roll with that length, KD makes so many good decisions.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
So it's Phoenix now, following the score by New York. Outside, Beal. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, the defense better get out there, or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
Brunson scanning the floor. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Smart pass right there from Hart. I like how he reads the floor.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. .135 left here in the first quarter. Now Jones. Booker outside. Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. New York trailing. Brunson right side. And Bull pulls it down. Here's Booker. And the bank shot is good.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker. So effortless.
Brunson outside. Off with the layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. That one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Knicks on defense. They trail by 6. Back to Bull. Clock at 6. Booker outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Booker's got 8 points.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
They get it back. And Ball sends it back. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Robinson. To halt the run. Hurt. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Suns on top, up 7. We'll get things started in the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Scooped up. Robinson. And he can't jam it through. There's Beal with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Beal takes on the offensive load and does a great job here to score.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Yep, that one goes.
Payne just opening things up for this offense by moving the ball.
Right side, Jones. There's the triple. Bradley Beal, and that's good. Beal's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guy at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Outside, Beal. Screen by Jones. Launches it. It's hauled in by Achua.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside for Robinson. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Dunn. The dunk by Achua.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Beal gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Beal's got 9 points now in the quarter. Payne looking around. Pass to Achua. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Out to Bridges. Here's Payne. Still scoreless. Achua, no good. And Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Well, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. And they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Kick by Bridges. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. he makes the shot.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. .119 left here in the second. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Down low. Here's Richards. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Towns.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
.51 seconds left to play in the first half. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Durant for three. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
They get it again. Brunson outside. There's Beal with the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And Hart has it in the corner. Back to Brunson. To stop the run. The close range shot is good from Brunson.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
A drive by Booker. Durant in the corner. And so we conclude the first half. Suns lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Knicks trail by 12. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Suns leading by 12. And here's Booker. He's got 8. Inside. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
New York ball.
Brunson outside. O'Neal with the rebound. Durant deciding where to go with it. So smooth on the three from Durant.
KD really just rising up against anybody. That height and length makes him so dangerous.
Brunson adds a two-pointer. The rebound by Richards. And so here's Phoenix. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. There's a screen. Here's Richards. Brunson covering. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Towns. Another one falls for Phoenix.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a 4-level scorer? KD could be that.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's your Knicks City Answer.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. Oh, Brunson, good from range.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now, being assertive.
There's the pick. Booker with no one around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Beal gets it to go.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's Towns penetrating. Brunson with a clean look. His three-pointers off the mark. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Outside Durant. Shoots over Achua. And a little luck that time, but it drops. KD's got 17.
KD unafraid to get to the mid-range, and he can get there at will.
Brunson outside. Pass to Achua. Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. 3 on the clock. Here we go. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Suns making a switch here. 50 seconds left to play in the third. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 17-point lead, their biggest. At the top of the key, Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by New York.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to McBride. And stolen by Dunn. KD with it. He's got 17. Shoots over Achua. Off target. That was a little heat check. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead. Finishing the quarter on a And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Suns leading by 17. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Booker. Over McBride. No good from Booker.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that. It can cost you another play.
Now Booker. Screen by Bol. Lets it go from 14. A nice shot by Booker.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Number 13.
The dunk by Achua.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Outside, Jones. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when Booker's connecting from deep, this offense goes to another level. Good to see him drain that.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams deciding to change it up. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. Beal with the steal. Outside, KD. Back to Booker. Fires the three. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Phoenix.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Suns making a change here.
Sun substitution.
And it's the Suns with the ball.
Nick Richards.
Booker outside. A three ball. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trailed by 21. And here's Brunson outside. That one doesn't go. For three. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. To the middle. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Greg, in the process to bring in all their stars, the Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Outside, Beal. A three-pointer off the mark. Now the Knicks with it, trailing by 19. And here's Brunson outside. And he's good on the three ball.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Booker outside. There's Beal with the three. It's rebounded by Towns. It's Hart on the wing. From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Number 25, Mikael Bridges.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Brunson, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
O'Neal with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 17. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to KD. Fires away from way outside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 20.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. Brunson goes in.
Suns lead 65.
Lets it go from deep. Off the mark. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them.
Man, cut you bust that. Think give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on man, clutch that. Don't sell man, cock that. Any up on sight, man. I'm like, who's that? What's that? Man, cut you bust that. Think give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on man, clutch that. Don't sell man, cock that. Any up on sight, man.